With the advent of extracorporeal shockwave lithotripsy, the treatment of urinary calculi has certainly undergone a revolution. It is an excellent modality of treatment for such small and soft stones. However, for such large and hard calculi, intracorporeal pneumatic lithotripsy is the treatment of choice. This can either be performed through PCNL in the kidney or through ureteroscopy for the ureteric stones. The effectiveness of a pneumatic tool to break stones is well exemplified in the road digger.
LITHOSPLIT is an intracorporeal pneumatic lithotripsy system that is highly effective as well as safe. The LITHOSPLIT system is extremely easy to assemble and operate. An oxygen regulator is connected to an ordinary oxygen cylinder. This will provide a source of compressed air during operation. A socket is screwed over the pressure regulator outlet and tightened securely. In place of the oxygen cylinder, the system can also be connected to the central oxygen supply available in most of the hospitals. A special connector plug is used to connect the system to the central oxygen supply. The plug is screwed over the connector which is used for the oxygen regulator. The special connector can now be attached to the wall socket of central gas line. The tubing from the oxygen cylinder or the central oxygen supply is connected to the quick-release coupling on the back of the control unit. Check that the tube is securely latched in the connector. A foot switch is provided to trigger the system. The foot switch is connected to the connector on the back of the control unit. The mains cable is connected to the mains socket. Let us see the handpiece components. Inlet. Probe cover for 2mm probe. Probe cover for 1.1mm probe. For identification, 2 bands of knurling are provided. Piston. Sterilization cover. Cylinder. Cylinder cover. Rubber O-ring. The LITHOSPLIT Super Handpiece is extremely lightweight and very convenient to handle during operation. It can be assembled practically in just a few minutes. Let us see how. First, a rubber O-ring is fitted onto the inlet. A rubber O-ring is fitted onto the probe cover. This is the front end of the cylinder. A piston cannot go in from this end. The piston is then inserted into the cylinder from rear end. The cylinder is then inserted into the inlet. Slightly rotating the cylinder while inserting makes it easy. The cylinder cover is then screwed over. The cylinder cover is securely tightened. A probe of appropriate size is selected, and the silicone spring is fitted onto this probe. A rubber O-ring is fitted onto the probe cover. A probe cover is then slid over the probe. Next, the probe cover along with the probe is screwed into the cylinder cover. A silicone dam is slid over the probe to prevent water from entering the handpiece. A tube is fitted to the inlet nozzle of the handpiece. The assembled handpiece is then connected to the control unit. The regulator end of the inlet gas tubing is screwed over the regulator and tightened securely. The oxygen cylinder is opened. The right-hand side meter shows the cylinder status. See that the sufficient quantity of oxygen gas is available in the cylinder. The left-hand side meter shows the secondary regulated pressure, which is about 4 kg per square centimeter. The pressure is indicated on the control unit. Pull the knob on the control unit and rotate clockwise to increase the pressure. Adjust the pressure to 3 kilograms per square centimeter. Push the knob to lock. The 3-pin top is inserted in the mains wall socket. The power is switched on. The red LED indicator flashes if the foot switch is electrically short-circuited. To prevent any accidental operation, the system will not function if the foot switch is short. The system will start functioning the moment the foot switch is replaced. The flashing green LED indicator indicates that the system is now running the self-test. Every time the system is switched on, controller inside will run the self-test to check functioning of the electro-pneumatic system. The LITHOSPLIT system is now ready to be activated using the foot switch. LITHOSPLIT offers a choice of 4 frequencies of impact. Single, that is, 1 shot per foot switch pressing, and 3 multiple, mono, slow, medium and fast. This wide range of frequencies has been incorporated to prevent the upper ureteric stones from flying back into the kidney during fragmentation. This is achieved by using slower or medium range frequencies initially. The probes are long-lasting. A 0.8 mm or a 1.1 mm ureteric probe can be passed easily through a 7.5 French ureteroscope. A 2 mm probe can be used in the kidney and bladder. A 1.6 mm probe can be used in the bladder with the use of specially developed bridge and an ordinary cystoscope. A 1.6 mm probe can be used in the bladder with the use of specially developed bridge and an ordinary cystoscope. Any standard 25 French cystoscope can be used. First, a probe is inserted through the bridge. The telescope is then passed through the bridge. The whole assembly is then inserted into the cystoscope. The probes are long-lasting. The probes can be passed through the endoscopes easily, leaving a wide room for irrigation. The probes and the handpiece can be sterilized in the Sidex.